Hello everybody, CJones313 here, thanks for tuning in, and welcome to a chill Game Dev Tycoon. So we're in the middle of researching every other genre to unlock, and I've been skipping on this quite a bit because I've been focused on this, but we are actually going to move into the new office because we can hire staff, and then that's going to make unlocking all the other games a lot quicker because we can have 2 extra people researching topics. But I didn't just want to have that in the speed up, so this is how we're going to start the episode. So let's move into the new building. Dear Lapras Gaming Limited, we have followed your progress in recent years and would like to extend this formal invitation to participate in the biggest game convention on the planet, Games, also known as G3. By having your own company booth at G3, you can get a lot of fans and hype for your games, and we think our audience would love to see you there. We will contact you yearly with booth options. Hope to see you at G3. Signed, the G3 committee. Welcome to your new office. Now that you have a big office, you can also hire staff and forge a world-class development team to make even better games. So first and foremost, we'll need to train in staff management before we can hire people. One of the reasons why I wanted to do it this way is because by spending so much time on unlocking genres, we are missing a lot of platforms. So yep, PC software juggernaut Microsoft has announced that they will enter the game console market with their very own gaming console called the M-Box. Now, so we've seen the demise of the Vader Oasis, the Master V, stuff like that. So there are platforms that we're not getting to publish on because we're spending so much time trying to unlock the genres. First demonstrations have been impressive, but we'll have to wait and see how it fares against the popular Dreamcast, as well as against the recently announced and much anticipated PlayStation 2. The new console is set to debut in the next coming months. So let's fill the position. Now we have 8.1 million. The budget is down here. You can spend up to 2 million there. Let's spend 100,000. And meanwhile, that is me, can get back to unlocking genres. So today the new game platform has been released. So we're going to hire 2 people. Oh God. These are not great. I'm going to go with this one because I want to because the way I like, there's an art form to having the design tech split when you start making medium and larger games. I don't really get all that shit, so I like to try and have them as even as possible. This one is going to be the easiest to balance out, so I will hire Carter Hayes. Hello, Carter. Let's do the staff training. And let's also get somebody else in, 100,000. The launch of the PlayStation 2 has been a phenomenal success. Stores everywhere out of stock as manufacturing can barely keep up. Fans have resorted to buying the console internet auction sites for as much as 5 times the normal price. While Volume's managed to have the most successful launch in history, sales of Vader's Dreamcast have plummeted. Sounds about right. New topic. History. Here we go. Brilliant. Yep, this is going to be a lot more manageable. So let's hire you. And let's do the staff welcoming. Is your energy, like, already low? Microsoft has announced the delay of their new gaming console M-Box. The new release date is later this year. Rumor has it that the incredible success of the PlayStation 2 launch has prompted Microsoft to delay their own debut. So now let's all get onto the new topics. Because that basically means we can do like 3 at a time. New features available, medium games. So we're not going to worry too much about medium games. We want to get the genres done first. Yep, he's done the training. So new topic. So we've got Oliver Dale. Is it Oliver Dale or Oliver Nail? Okay, so we've got new contracts unlocked, but again, not worrying too much about that. Movies. Not going to worry about a booth this year. New topic. Construction. He's going to finish. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So now we're kind of racing through these, which is good because we could do 3 at a time. So I think it's time for another speed. And of course, as soon as I say that, boss, our office could really do with some renovation work and our computer system is out of date. Invest a little bit more in a modern office and upgrade computers would be great. Do you want to renovate the office? Yes, we do. So see our PCs here? Jabuski. And we have now unlocked G3 trading as well. This will become very helpful later. Dear Lapras Gaming Limited, since G3 has become the biggest meetup of game developers every year, we have decided to use our name for the greater good. Starting today, we offer different game development challenges throughout the year where game devs around the world can compete with each other. This will be a great way for game developers to learn something new. You're welcome to join at any time. There are no prizes, but it should be a great way to increase everyone's skills. Okay, back to speedrun. Okay, we have unlocked all genres. Carter Hayes has come to us and said, "Hi boss, I have an knack for security and I think we could really do with some security upgrades in the office. I've done some research and I think with an investment of £50,000 we would be a lot safer." Yeah, let's do that. So we're sitting at 6.5 million. If you think about it in real terms, as a company, we've taken a lot of time off out of the public eye, but we're now about to make our triumphant return to the gaming world. Publishing contracts. I have followed the progress of Lapras Gaming Limited for a while, and it seems that with your recent expansion, you've started developing larger games. Larger games deserve to be seen by more people, and this is where a publisher can come in handy. A publisher will market and publish your game around the world. They will also help fund development. In return, they keep most of the profits, but since the game will sell a lot more, it's usually still worth it. I can put you in touch with some publishers so you can look at some available contracts. Just let me know. We're not doing that. So 5 publisher contracts have been locked. Yeah, we're not doing that. These guys are going to finish... once they've finished the research they're doing, I'm going to send them both quickly on vacation, and then we're going to develop our next game. So, off you go on vacation. So yeah, we've got multiple research available now because we've unlocked custom engine. We're not going to be actually worrying about any of these just yet. Completed sequels. You also go on vacation. And now, for the first time, we can spin the wheel. So, what game are we making? We are making... we'll do a large booth. A medieval strategy, and remove that from the board. So, medieval strategy. So we'll release that on the PC. Right, so it's a new game. So we have hints here which tell you like which target audience they work best for as well. So medieval works for everyone, so let's stick with everyone. So this is going to be, it says, our 5th strategy game ever. We'll do it on the PC because strategy works really well on the PC. So strategy game, so real-time strategy. So we'll call it Defend Thy Kingdom. No, and 2D graphics. So we won't have made the top 100 for the gaming convention, but this is like to help us get new fans and stuff like that. We could probably do smaller venues, but pop that on there. Okay. But we've got some hype, which is good. It seems that the market responds pretty well to games with new topics at the moment, which, yeah. In a sobering announcement, Vayner has confirmed the discontinuation of the Dreamcast. Vayner's president said that while many companies will still deliver games for the platform, the company will no longer produce new units in the future. Vayner fans were well disappointed as a beloved part of gaming console history has come to an end. Hi, this is Annie, Concord for Electric Games. Okay, so they want to do an interview. So, for a strategy game, what is more important, engine or stories and quests? Well, there's not really a lot of stories and quests in strategy games, so we'll say engine. I'm pretty certain that's right. There we go. Pop that on there. Let's have a look. Yep, the industry professionals agree with us. So, good times, good times. Oh, this is all wrong. These two need to be swapped, so bring it up, bring that down. Clear up the bugs. And so now we've got multiple people, Carter Hayes and Oliver Hill. Then going to be, as they level up, their salaries will increase. So yeah, 7, 8, 8, 8. So a 7.75. Excellent. Okay. Let's generate a game report. 153. Wow. So it cost us £153,000 to produce. So it's so far our most expensive game. Can I train you? Okay, yeah. So I want you to increase your design. And can we train you? You need your technology improving vastly. So if I can get them to be fairly even, it'll be fine. Okay. Carter Hayes, Oliver Hill are still new to the team. A few more games and the team will have higher potential. In 2 months, the PlayStation will be taken off the market. So we've completely missed the PlayStation as a platform. That's how much time has passed. Like, the only other console other than the PC that we released a game on was the Gameling, i.e. the Game Boy. So we've missed, like, the Sega Mega Drive or Sega Genesis. We've missed the Master V. We've missed the Dreamcast / Dreamcast, the original PlayStation, you know. So we've missed a lot. Today, Nintendo announced the new Nintendo Gaming Sphere, which will try to compete with Sony's market-leading PS2 system and Microsoft's strong alternative, the M-Box. The curiously shaped console has similar hardware and specifications as other consoles. The Game Sphere is Nintend's first console to have an optical disc drive instead of cartridges. However, instead of using full-size CD and DVDs like its competitors, the console features a mini DVD drive. Game Spheres will start rolling out stores next month. Interesting. Well, while we're doing that, let us spin the wheel and see what our next combination is. Okay, Defend Thy Kingdom is now off the market. So it did all right. It generated $1.2 million, £1.2 million in profit. Sold a hell of a lot of units. So quite happy with that. Let's take a look at the game history. See, so it got 1,981 new fans. Hit, got to number 9. So we have a post-apocalyptic simulation. So post-apocalyptic sim, which will come out on the PC. And we remove this from the wheel. PlayStation will no longer support. Okay, so new game. Post-apocalyptic simulation. So now we just need to find post-apocalyptic. Oh, there it is. Works for mature audiences. So let's go with mature. Simulation. And it's going to be PC for simulation. So post-apocalypse simulator. How we survive. Seems to make sense to me. Okay, yep, they're already set up. Today, the new game platform Game Sphere has been released. Excellent. These two need swapping round. I swear these swap. Like, it's confusing. And there we go. I'm Steve O'Connor, reporter for Planet GG. We've heard a rumor that your companies have a game for mature audiences. Would you be willing to do an interview about this? Yes, we would. So the great thing is with this one, there's no right or wrong choice. You know, just do the interview and it'll help generate a bit of buzz. Because we're the first ones to develop a game towards a more mature audience. Planet GG has recently published an interview with Lapras Gaming. According to the interview, the company is working on its first game targeted at mature players. Steve Johnson, 3, owner and CEO of Lapras Gaming, said, "We think that players are looking for more mature content in games, and we are willing to take the risk to give it to them." Many industry experts say that sooner or later games with mature themes will become more common, so we're curious to see how the market will react. So, it does generate us some hype. Right, let's get that bug fixed. And the market's normalized. That's fine. We're not worried about the market. Do any of our lads... I've leveled up. Our 2 lads haven't yet. Special training available for myself. What special training is that? Oh, the boost. Fuck that. I don't deal with the boost shit. Alright, let's get our ratings in. We've got a 4, a 5, a 6, and a 6. So a 5.25 overall. We'll generate a game report. So again, another £153,000 cost. Get these guys a bit of training in. Again, just focusing on technology for you. And you're focusing on design. And I'll spin the wheel again to see what our next... what is? Rumors are spreading that Nintendo is working on a new gaming console. Most of the rumors state that it's not a successor to the somewhat disappointing Game Sphere, but instead a new console in the mobile market. Interesting. Also, we're going to be doing an abstract strategy game next. We have a rule about abstract. So abstract strategy, remove that. Okay. So okay on that. Nintendo's gaming has been leading the mobile market thanks to numerous updates and a large list of very popular games available on the platform, but the hardware is aging quickly and many players wonder what will be next. So I think that's where we're getting our hints at the Nintendo DS, or GS as it'll be calling this. Okay, so hi boss, a friend of mine is greatly involved in an organization which aims to get more women in technology. They're looking for a sponsor and I thought it would be a perfect opportunity for us. Yeah, we'll sponsor 80k. Just these guys need to finish their training and then we will jump onto our next game. So because I don't know what abstract means in terms of this gaming stuff, every abstract game I make has to have the idea of dream of in it. So we are looking for abstract, which is good. So it says everyone plus plus. I'm gonna do mature, so we can try to find out. If abstract is more geared towards the younger audience or an adult audience. So we're going to call this, because it's a strategy game, we're going to call it. So there was a bit of a technical issue there where my OBS and everything crashed for reasons beyond more comprehension, but I've checked and the previous recording is still there, so we're safe there. So we are doing a mature abstract strategy game. And because, so basically every abstract game is called Dream of something. And what it dreams of is based upon the game. So because it's a strategy game, we're calling it Dream of Empires. Because, you know, why not? Okay, so let's get on with this. Slider's fine for that. So I'm not sure why OBS crashed there. Just tech hates me. We've got word that Lapras Gaming Limited has recently sponsored a highly praised move to get more women into technology roles. CEO213, the CEO of Lapras Gaming, said, "We would love to see more women in the game industry." Okay, move this down. Boosh. So How We Survive is off the market. So we made £360,000 in profit. So the question is, though, have we stayed in the top 100? No, this is the first game that we've made that has not been able to get into the top 100. So as far as I'm concerned, How We Survive is our least successful game. As far as, in my mind, I'll be able to actually break everything down at the end. In 2 months, the TES64 will be taken off the market. Surprised it's still on the market, to be honest with you, but... Cleared out some bugs. Okay. We'll do a small booth. Oh, I almost clicked... I almost clicked finish there. That would have been terrible. Because I would have had a couple of bugs there. New research available. Yep. Let's see what the reviews are. So our last game was 5.25. This is a 5, a 5, a 6, and a 5. So a 5.25. So same as the last game. So we need to generate a game report. And again, £153,000. We'll do some training. So almost balanced. So, but this guy, Oliver, is still got quite the gap between the two. So we had 87,000 people. So give us 12 new fans. The TES64 is no longer supported. So we're going to send these guys a vacation in a moment as well. Abstract strategy is an okay combination. So nothing about the audience there. So maybe it's neutral. So next we'll try young. But what is our next combo? Our next combo is going to be mystery action. A mystery action game. Okay, so now we can send these guys on vacation. So a mystery action game. Mystery action. Windows. Visit Microsoft Rewards daily. Earn points by completing your personalized offers and activities every day. How about go fuck yourself? Dream of Empires. It made £206,464 in profit. This definitely didn't make the top 100. Not a chance in fucking hell. Yeah, that didn't make it either. This game actually sucks more than Dream of Empires. We are going to do Soldiers of the Occult. Sorry, Soldier of the Occult. As a mystery action game. So we need mystery. Where is mystery? Which is good for mature audiences. So we'll do mature. It's going to be an action game. Our 5th action game. Yes, it's a terrible combo, but what can you do? So these cost the same. But this isn't great for mature audiences. Maybe it'd be better just to do... Let's do the M-Box. We'll unlock both. The next action game we'll do on the PlayStation 2. So these two are equally as important. Oh, right, here we go. Yes, Nintendo has announced a new mobile console called the Nintendo GS. It features 2 screens, one of them touch-sensitive, and promises unique gameplay. While Nintendo has been struggling to regain their market lead ever since the TS64, they still have a very strong position in the mobile market. The GS processor has strengthened the position and aims to breathe life into a stagnant mobile market. Today, Sony announced they are launching a new mobile gaming console called Portable Play System, or PPS for short, later next year. Media analysts speculate that this announcement is meant to distract users from Nintendo's launch of the GS. While the GS utilizes an iterative dual screen, the PPS instead makes use of a single screen and will focus on giving developers access to much more powerful hardware. It's a cutthroat business. Okay. Pop that on there. Today, the new game platform GS by Nintendo has been released. So we have access to a new casual gaming system. Move that down, move that down. Got a little bit of hype behind it as well, which is always welcomed. Let's get this launched. And Carter Hayes has leveled up, so he gets a nice little pay bump. More research available. So here come the reviews for Soldier of the Occult. A 4, a 6, a 6, and a 6. Yeah, a 5.5, which is better than our last 2 games. So let's generate a game report. £149,000. Okay, and yeah, it's worth training him in tech. And what about you? Yep, train you in design. Groovy, groovy, groovy. Well, design seems to be very important for this type of game. That's wonderful. What are my stats looking like? Fairly balanced, to be honest with you, so I'm not too worried. So I'll just do that. And I'll spin the wheel for our next combo. What are we doing next? We are doing a spy action. All right, this should do us better. Remove that. So a spy action game, which we will do on the play system. Okay, Soldier of the Occult is off the market. So again, this won't have made the top 100. But that's okay. Oh no, it did make the top 100. It got to number 68. Well, fair fucking play. But let's... Okay, I'm going to employ the Environmental Protection Agency and have an offer for you. Your company has a high electrical footprint right now. If you would install solar panels, you could decrease your footprint and save money in the long run. We would sponsor 50% of the cost, which brings your investment to 200,000. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we're doing a new game. So we're doing a spy action. So let's look for spy. Spy. Good for mature audiences. So yeah, let's do mature. Action game. Pick the platform. So we didn't learn anything about this. So I'm going to do it again to see if we can get like an idea of what the mature rating is like. A spy action. Let's call it Agent Ren. And 2% Dreamfast will be taken off the market. So again, we're doing this on the M-Box because I'm trying to learn about the mature rating for the M-Box. Christ on a bike. These see all, but the last game we did was an action game, right? Like, yeah, the last game we did was a mystery action game. So, all right, we want an interview. What's more important, artificial intelligence or stories and quests? I'm going to say stories and quests. That was great. So recently installed solar panels in their offices. While the video game and software industries are one of the cleanest industries on Earth, they do eat up all electricity, so installing solar panels can really make an impact. So we were wrong. Artificial intelligence is more important. Woof. That'll hurt sales. Wank. Clean up the bugs. There's a clear trend towards RPG games recently. Well, let's hope that we can get to make an RPG game. I'll even spin the wheel to see if we land an RPG. The Dreamcast is no longer supported. No, next is Life Casual. That's a very... That should be a very good combination, Life Casual. Didn't get it deleted off the list. Life, there you go. Life Casual. No, that's Law Casual. Oh no, it did delete off the list. Never mind, I'm just talking up my ass. Which I never do. Put that there. So we got more research available. So the reviews for Agent Ren, we got a 10, a 10, a 10. So a 9.75. Agent Ren is going to be our new bestseller. Hands down. Costs us £229,000 to develop. But this is going to make us some serious fucking bank. Again, training It's getting closer. Once they're like these two are kind of even, I'm happy enough to just build up the research points towards the next game engine. So in 2 months, the game link will be taken off the market. Mbox action, great. Mbox mature, good. Okay. Which is good. I like that. Again, let's just... This time we're going to focus on research. Because again, we just got word that Agent Ren, which was recently released by Lapras Gaming, has racked over 50k in sales. Yeah. And we'll invest in a large booth. Take advantage of fans. Agent Ren, the newest game by Lapras Gaming, has caused a storm of good reviews and excited customers. Industry professionals say that Agent Ren is one of those rare games that will set a new quality standard for future games. It seems that Lapras Gaming really has made gaming history with Agent Ren. Well done. Fuck yes. So we've already passed the last bestseller, which generated $4.2 million of profit. Or £4.2 million, sorry. So this hasn't reached the top 100 in the gaming conventions, but that's fine. Still get fans. So I'm just waiting for me to finish. Okay. So we can develop a new game. So this is going to be a life casual, and as it's a casual game, it follows the rule of being called whenever. So live whenever. So let's look for life. Life. For life. It's an everyone market, so let's do an everyone market. And the platform we're going to go with is the GS, which is great for casual there. So live whenever, it's an okay combination, but that's fine. Next on that, off we go. So knock that right down, pop that up. The game link is no longer supported. We released 4 games for the platform, which earned a total of £5.5 million. Isn't that delightful? The Agent Red has done amazingly in the market. Yep, that's fine. So so the total profit that was 8,630,951. This has to be number 1 in the charts. New bestseller, number 1 in the charts. Hell yeah. That is what I'm talking about. Alright, clear up the bugs. Yep, sneaky bug got in there, but it's fine. Hype 69. Lols. Okay. Release game. Let's see what the reviews are. We've got a 7, a 7, a 7, so 6.75 across the board. Sorry, 6.75 overall. Get a game report done. £209,200 development cost. Alright, where are you guys? So, train your technology, and you continue developing your design. And I'll spin the wheel of mythicality. We'll see what the next combo is going to be. It's going to be movies strategy. Right. Okay. A movie strategy. So if it's going to be a movie strategy, it's going to be on the PC. Okay. And we're going to improve the research On me there. So a movie strategy. A real-time strategy in developing movies. We'll call it Hollywood Empire. Said you guys on vacation. So I'm thinking we'll make a movie strategy game called Hollywood Empire. And it's basically like try to be competing studios and stuff like that. 666. Game history. Wow, it actually made it into the top 100. That's impressive. Are you both back? Lovely. Okay, so movies and strategy. Let's go for everyone. 6. Hasn't got any kind of rating on there. So we'll do PC. Doing it for everyone. So we'll call it Hollywood Empires. And I'm dubious about this one. I am very, very dubious about how well this one could do. Pop that on there. This needs to be popped up to 30 there. There, perfect. The market's normalized. Yeah, we didn't get to take advantage of the market anyway. Swap those two. Okay. Just spin the wheel. So we get ready for our next game. Yep, Oliver Hale leveled up. Nice work. Fantasy strategy. Okay. So the first view is for these Hollywood Empires. 6, 5, 5, 5, so 5.25 or yeah. Great stuff. Generate a game report. How you doing? Ooh, you're almost balanced. I think, still have a bit of ways to go, so. But our next game's going to be a fantasy strategy game. Yeah, movie strategy is a terrible combination. Yeah, I think we saw that one coming. Just improve on research, you know. So, a fantasy strategy game. I kind of want to stick with the Empire's idea for strategy games. So we're going to call the next one probably something along the lines of this. Oh, we could research multi-platform. Do we want multi-platform? I think we do. I think we do want multi-platform. Okay, but first and foremost, let's do a fantasy strategy game. Fantasy. Is that everyone and mature audiences? Okay, okay. But we're going to go with mature because we're going to put it on the PC. and the PC is like really positive with mature audiences. So, a mature fantasy strategy game. I'm thinking kind of like almost like a D&D style thing. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe something like. Okay, I'm going to call it Crystal Kings. In my mind, it's kind of like, I think of like, when I think fantasy, for some reason, I kind of think of like crystal, like, kind of stuff. I don't know why that is. Anyway, Crystal Kings. We'll do a media booth just because we haven't done it yet. These are grand. Hollywood Empires will be coming off the market soon enough. $500. You know, I never actually noted down how much it costs to make. £164,200. Didn't make it into the top 100. Dear. Doesn't matter. That's fine. Final stage. Okay, so some more fans. Spin the wheel. Just so we can get ready to do the next game. Now we release. Level up. And we've unlocked achievements, mini games, great stuff. So the first reviews for our new released game, Crystal Kings, have come in. Bear with me a moment. Okay, so let's see how Crystal Kings has performed for our reviewers. Let me just also move that. Ooh. So that's going to be a 9.25. Not bad. I don't think he'll knock off our bestseller. But £271,800 to produce. But let's look at these guys. But also, it seems quite a few players use illegal copies of Crystal Kings. I've managed to identify some of them. We can either sue them to defend our copyright or send them warnings to ask them to stop. Well, we don't have to sue them. Let's just warn them. So we'll warn them and be like, oi, pack that fucking shit in, alright? There's no need to fucking get all out suing. Graphics is very important. Well, that's fine. I'm not going to bother. Lapras Gaming has recently sent warnings to several players using illegal copies of their game. Piracy is an increasingly big problem in the industry. Some companies invest a lot of money and effort to fight piracy, while others argue that it's better to take a more relaxed approach and invest in better games instead. We've gained 171 fans. Nice. So they are really enjoying the new game. Our next game is an underground RPG. And now I have a thing about underground as a gaming thing because I don't know what that fucking means. I don't know what underground is as a fucking genre. So I call any underground game what the fuck something, or WTF. So as this is an RPG where you play a character and you develop your character and you can customize your character, I'm going to call it What the fuck am I? Or WTF am I? So WTF am I? So we need underground. Got to do it for mature audiences. RPG. It's a good combo, apparently. And we're going to release this on the PS... Oh, adult's good, though. No, let's put it on the M box. Put it on the M box. Let's do M box. Okay. Okay. Pop these around. There we go. Okay, so the game, so Crystal Kings is off the market. It is £1.9 million in profit. Let's see what it did for our fan base and where it placed the top 100. It placed number 9 on the top 100 charts. Excellent. Lovely, super, and might I say smashing. And then these two need swapping round. Interview about the game. Sure. What's more important, stories and quests or sound? For RPGs, I would say stories and quests. It's the entire premise of the game. These two need swapping round. Yes, industry professionals agree with us, so that'll help boost sales. Clear up the bugs. We let a bug slip through. Bollocks. Shit. I got a his as a promotion. Good for him. Alright, so we're going to get the reviews for the next game. I'll spin the wheel. Got a 7, a 7, a 7. So 6.75 across overall. Generate game report. £251,200 to produce. And good. All right, let's see what the next thing is. Fashion simulation. Fashion simulation. Which we know will be on the PC. Okay. And how are my skills? Just still cracking on, cracking on. Just move for the research, I suppose. And then once these two are done, I'll send them on vacation, and then we'll develop our next game, which will be a fashion simulation game. Okay, vacation. So a fashion simulation. So that came off the market quick. Made 675. Well, basically £676,000 in profit. Was it in the top 100? It was. It still got into the top 100. At number 33. But our lads are back, so let's start a new game. So we need fashion. Fashion. I think it's on this side. Oh, no, it's here. It's good for the younger audience, so I'm going to do the younger audience. It's a simulation, which young doesn't tend to work like super brilliantly in PC, I think, but it'll be fine. And we're going to call this Threads. Just a nice simple one-word title, Threads. Well, those two need swapping, and there we go. These two need swapping around, so actually no, not what I meant. There. I like how Windows is telling me, oh, it's raining. I was like, yeah, I fucking noticed looking out the window. So, industry experts predict that we will see the next generation of video game consoles as early as next year. The hardware advancements in the PC industry have not been reflected in gaming consoles yet, and we can expect the next generation to be a truly exciting leap forward. According to rumours, both Microsoft and Sony are in a race to introduce the next generation console, with Microsoft apparently already collaborating with partners to prepare titles for what is called the Xbox 360. So these two need swapping, and this needs bumping up to 30. So, yes. Clean up all the bugs. Get it launched. And I'll spin the wheel for the next topic. We'll go with a large booth just because we can. So let's see. We've got an 8, a 9, an 8, and an 8. So an 8.25 overall. That works really well. It won't be a bestseller, but it works quite well. £208,200 to produce. Let's see how these guys' skills are doing. Let's balance it out with the technology. As for you, yeah, we can balance it out with the technology too. So what was our next game going to be? A pirate adventure. Ah, right. Now. That's got to be good. A pirate adventure game. So PCs are okay with younger generations, so that's good. Slightly... you know, work on speed. Why not? If you're not a fan of Lapras Gaming Limited now, then chances are you will be after playing the latest hit, Threads. The art style of Threads blends so well with the general feeling of the game. A perfect match. So yeah. Still haven't made it into the top 100 of the game conventions, but we'll still earn a cool 153 fans. Which I know doesn't sound a lot, but you've got to look at it in the context of the game. Like, we currently have 38,000 fans, which is, you know, good. And again, in the context of how the game calculates things. Okay. So now that we've got everyone available, we're going to do the next game, which, as we said, is a pirate adventure. Okay, so let's find pirate. Where are you, pirates? Yeah, pirate is great for everyone, so we'll do everyone. Adventure, which is a great combo. Adventure is going to be best on the PC, and we're going to call this Captain Jones, because why the fuck not? Haha. Start development. Okay, so we don't have to worry about these too much. Okay. Threads is now off the market. Okay. So it made £1.7 million in profit. Very happy to hear that. What did it do for fans? 4,473 fans. Lovely. It even got to number 6 in the charts. Lovely. But I've got a feeling that this game is going to smash it out the park. I'm not sure if it'll be a bestseller. I don't know if it can beat... I don't know if it could beat Agent Ren. But we'll see. We'll see. Bring that up. Bring that down. Let's see how this do. Well, I pour myself another drink. Cleaning up any bugs. That'll do it. Oh, you little twat. You fucking assholes. Alright, here come the reviews. An 8, a 9, yeah. So it will not be a bestseller, but it should still produce a tidy profit. How much should it cost us? £304,800 to produce. Where do these guys stand in their stats? That's fairly bad, so I'm going to try to buff up his research. And where do you stand? I'm sure I could do design with him at least one more time. And where do I stand on my skills? I can improve my speed. In the meantime, let us spin the wheel and we'll see what our next game is going to be. Another memorable game by Lapis Game. Yeah. We are doing a hunting strategy. A hunting strategy. Now, I imagine that hunting would be more simulation. So I'm not sure what a hunting strategy is going to be. Today, Microsoft presented their new console called the Xbox 360. It is the first in the next generation of expected consoles and features hardware rivaling mid-end PC counterparts. With a relatively cheap purchase price, Microsoft will be selling the device at a loss as part of a long-term strategy to gain market share. That, yeah, so certainly an interesting way of doing it. But we've got to do our next game. And our next game is a hunting strategy. Hunting. Where be hunting in this list here? There it is. Hunting strategy. Being that PC, will make it for a mature audience. We're going to call it King of Hunters. Because I don't know. That's just what we're going with, alright? Okay, so these two need to be swapped, and that needs to be bumped up. There. So Captain Jones is making a decent profit. We're already at 2.2 million. So once we've done King of Hunters, we'll do one last game afterwards. And we'll call it there for an episode. So we made 2.2 million in profit off Captain Jones there. And let's see what it did for our fans. We gained 6,222 fans. And we got to number 6 in the top charts there. Which is the same as Threads. Excellent. But like I said, after we've done King of Hunters, we will make one last game and we'll call it an episode there. And I'll probably not record another episode until either tomorrow or the day after. So I do not want to be doing this all day. I still haven't eaten yet, so I need to go make myself a salad. Chicken and turkey Caesar salad. Lovely stuff. Alright. Now, before the stuff comes through, let's get some... If I get the research started before everything else. Okay. Now we can get the reviews in, and then I can do a gear report, and they should finish roughly at the same time. 5, 6, 4, 6. So 5.25. I was actually expecting kind of worse. So I'm not disappointed with that. I was expecting worse. Right. So I will deal with the gear report. So hopefully these guys will finish roughly about the same time. While that's happening, spin the wheel one more time this episode, and let's see where we stand. Hunting strategy is a bad combination. Yep, I could guess that. A post-apocalyptic adventure. Okay. Post-apocalyptic adventure. Yep, so these two are just about done. Okay, so the Xbox 360 is on the market. I've sent these guys on vacation straight away. I'm not wasting time. Great stuff. Okay, so new game. So we need post-apocalyptic, which is great for mature audiences. It's an adventure game. Adventures are really great on the PC, so we're going to make this a mature game. And we're going to call this We Survive. One, because being a PC, being a post-apocalyptic adventure game, I think the premise of it's all about survival lends itself. Also, I've been watching a lot of like Margin Call, and I just have Jeremy Irons' line, so that we may survive, in my head. So We Survive. That's going to be the title of the last game we're making in this episode. Not these Dune. King of Hunters should come off the market soon. We'll do a large booth. Try to get a boost fads. Got some hype going. Okay, so King of Hunters came off the market. £469,000 in profit. And what did it do fan-wise? It didn't make the top 100, I'll tell you that much for now. But it did net us 690 new fans. These two need swapping around. And again, wouldn't have made it top 100 in the booths. Yeah, I think you have to get... I can't remember if it's like past 750,000 or past 1 million to get the top 100. I think it's past 1 million. So we got all the bugs there. I'm not going to spin the wheel because this is the last game we're making this episode. So let's get the reviews and we will trade these boys up. And then we'll save there once we get the results of this game. So you have a 7, a 6, a 6, and a 7. So 6.5. I expected better. I'm not going to lie. I thought it would have done a lot better. But someone seems to have stolen our credit card information and used it to buy a lot of things in the past 3 months. Unfortunately, we have lost 96,000. Oh. It's not a big loss. But yeah, I really thought this game would have sold a lot better. So I do find that a little disconcerting. But oh well, what can one do? So we'll see what the results of this game are. It cost us $208,200 pounds to make, just like the last game did. So same kind of costs. And I'm sure I can train myself in something. Yeah, speed. So we'll see what this game makes, and we will call it an episode there. Go make myself some food. In 2 months, the M box will be taken off the market. And in 2 months, the Games Food will be taken off the market. And Inventor have announced the new. Instead of trying to compete with Microsoft and Vody on hardware strength and graphical power, they've decided to deliver on a truly unique gaming experience. So, the gaming market is heating up. So let's see how this does. You know what? I'm just going to quickly finish trading these guys in something. So they should all finish roughly the same time anyway. So we survived off the market. So it didn't even hit the 1 million mark. It made us 755. So it made us $750,000 in profit, which is grand. But I really, really thought a post-apocalyptic adventure game would have sold a hell of a lot better. It did make the top 100, peaking at the number 30 spot, but very confused by that, if I'm honest. But anyway, that's going to be all for this episode. Thank you very much for tuning in. Not sure when the next episode is going to be recorded, but I will see you all in the next chilled Game Dev Tycoon video series. Thank you very much. And until next time.